Hi everyone, it's Phil here from Ashland Leather, and I'm back again with some more private stock items just in time for the holidays here. Starting today, we're offering some special discounts on items on our website, which is not something we normally do. And everything you're about to see in the video here today will be also on sale, including some blue shell Cordovan, which we don't normally get, as well as some green shell Cordovan items. Before we get into the blue and green, I wanted to show you one of my favorite wallets from the batch today. This is our Johnny the Fox and one of my all-time favorite shell Cordovan colors. This is color number 4 shell Cordovan with a nice cream stitching to contrast on the outside. Color number 4 shell Cordovan is a medium brown with reddish undertones. So as I spin this wallet around, you'll see the color will change a very dramatic amount. Some angles it's a little bit more dark and a little bit brown, and other angles a little bit more of these golden sort of orangey red tones come through. On the inside of this wallet, we've sort of hinted at it on the outside with that cream stitching. We have a natural latigo interior. So let's get into some green shell Cordovan. This is emerald green shell Cordovan, one of the new color additions from Cordovan Leather Company. This also has that nice cream stitching on the outside to contrast the green. Emerald green shell Cordovan also has a very nice range of color. It goes a little bit dark, a little bit more forest green at some angles, and other angles it's a little bit more vibrant. A little bit more yellow tones come out in the green, and I think that cream color stitching really sets off the color nicely. We also have a natural latigo interior on this Johnny the Fox, and I have one more Johnny the Fox with cream color stitching and a natural latigo interior. This is the denim blue shell Cordovan, and let's compare and contrast the denim blue and the emerald green. So emerald green on the left here, definitely more of a greenish tone, but the denim blue shell Cordovan is more of like an aqua blue. There's also a color that Horween makes called intense blue. They also have a navy blue shell, which are much darker than the denim blue shell you see here. I much prefer this color for small leather goods like wallets because it really reads as a blue shade. And sometimes those darker blue tones like the intense blue and the navy blue just read as a black, where this denim blue definitely has more of that vivid blue shade. And on the inside of this Johnny the Fox, we have natural latigo to complement and contrast the denim blue on the outside. All right, I have another denim blue shell piece here. These turned out really well. This is our Capone money clip, also in the denim blue shell Cordovan. This one also has a very nice hand-stained denim blue edge, which I think turns out great. It really gives a nice clean look to this minimalist design. On the inside, we also have denim blue shell Cordovan on the left and right, and this has a gold spring bar money clip. Here's another one of my favorites from the batch we're going to look at today. On the outside here, more of that emerald green shell Cordovan, very nice green shade on the emerald green. This one has a matching green stitch on the outside, and then on the inside, we've got some reverse black shell Cordovan, which is a little bit confusing because the reverse side of the black shell Cordovan is this nice green shade. There is a big range of color on the reverse black shell Cordovan. You can see in the piece right here, sometimes it can be a little bit more forest green, sometimes a little bit of a lighter green, and then even sometimes it can be more of this tan look. So either way, I think all those go very well with the emerald green shell on the outside. And here's another wallet in the denim blue shell Cordovan. This time we have a matching blue thread on the outside, and man, that is a really beautiful look. Really clean piece here with the hand-stained blue edges on this Johnny the Fox. And then on the inside of this wallet, we also have a blue leather, but this is cobalt blue Dublin leather, which goes very well with the denim blue on the outside. I have one more denim blue shell wallet to show you. This is a hand-stitched Johnny the Fox, not something we do very frequently, and this has a cream color hand stitching all through the outside as well as on the inside. But on the inside here, we have color 8 shell Cordovan for all of the card holders, and then we have a waxed and burnished edge. And here's one final green shell Cordovan, the emerald green shell Cordovan Johnny the Fox. This Johnny the Fox has a contrasting brown stitching all through the outside. It's a little bit more of like a rust color, and I think it works very nicely actually with the emerald green shell Cordovan. The reason we chose this thread color is because it's hinting at the chestnut Dublin horsehide on the interior, and there's something about this green and chestnut together that go very well. All right, I have a couple fat Herbies to show you. The first one here is in a fan favorite shell Cordovan color. This is cigar shell Cordovan. Much less red and burgundy tones in the cigar shell Cordovan. When you compare it to color 8, this is much more of a straight up brown shade cigar shell. This has a waxed and burnished edge and then a natural shell Cordovan interior. And on the right side here, we have the baby Ashland stamp. And another fat Herbie here, also a natural shell Cordovan. This is natural shell Cordovan on the exterior this time. And then we have a waxed and burnished edge on this guy, and then a reverse interior. So the reverse side of the natural shell, it does not have that bright, shiny look that the normal shell Cordovan has. As you can see, I tilt it in the light here. Very, very bright and shiny, almost a mirror-like shine. On the inside here, the reverse pieces are much more of a matte finish, but I actually really like the reverse shell Cordovan for the interiors of wallets. I find them to be a little bit more easily filled in and polished in once these get scratched and scuffed up. All right, here's a couple fun ones. Good color combinations here. This is also a blue shade, but a little bit different. On the outside here, we have raw amaretto shell Cordovan. Really cool look here with that teal stitching on the exterior, and then we're hinting at the interior. So on the inside of this one, we have teal horsehide latigo to contrast with that raw amaretto on the outside. And here's another Johnny the Fox that turned out really, really well. Another one with teal too. So teal stitching on the outside of this Johnny the Fox, and this is black shell Cordovan. There's something remarkable about black and teal together. I've really enjoyed this look. We make a wallet in black Dublin, also with teal on the inside. It's one of my favorite wallets that we do. All right, a couple more Johnny the Foxes to show you. This next one here is epic natural shell Cordovan with some incredible texture on the outside. And when I say texture, it's more of a visual texture, because this might look like it's got a little bits of highs and lows, little peaks and valleys, but this is very, very flat and smooth, as you can see. And when I tilt it in the light, you can see just how smooth that is. So this is more of a visual texture on the epic natural shell. On the inside of this guy, we've got a really cool piece of reverse color 8 shell Cordovan with some epic splatter on the bottom right. And one last Johnny the Fox to show you, also raw amaretto shell Cordovan. Really clean look on this guy. We've got matching stitching all through the outside, and then the interior of this one, we have some garnet shell Cordovan, and then this piece in the center, usually we have this showing the shell side. Wow, that was a tongue twister, but we flipped it around backwards this time to show off the Horween shell Cordovan ink stamp. So this is a really interesting looking Johnny the Fox. And I've got two more pieces to show you. Again, everything you're seeing in the video today will be on sale for the holidays here. This is an epic splatter reverse color 8 shell Cordovan Tony the Ant. We have a waxed and burnished natural edge on this guy, and then more epic splatter on the interior. And the centerpiece on the inside is a color 8 shell Cordovan. And last but not least, this one really took my breath away. This is a color 8 shell Cordovan Bugs Moran, but this has incredible epic texture that I really hope translates over the video here. I noticed that it was kind of subtle in some of the photos that I did, but as I tilted in the light, you might be able to see some of these striations in the leather that I've been talking about. Really dramatic look on this piece of shell Cordovan, and it's really, really bright and shiny. One of the nicest pieces of shells that I've ever seen, and definitely one of the more unique pieces that I've seen. This color 8 shell Cordovan Bugs Moran has a hand-stained color 8 edge. This is how our normal Bugs Morans are produced, so anything in stock that's made in the color 8 shell will look pretty similar to this. And on the inside, we have more color 8 shell Cordovan. You can see the hand-stained edges on the inside as well on this little Bugs Moran, one of our favorite wallets. So thanks for checking out everything in the video today. You can find all the items on ashlandleather.com. And like I said, for this weekend, for the holidays, we're putting some stuff up on sale. Definitely going to want to check that out because it's not something we're planning to do very often. So thanks for checking out the video today. Let me know what your favorite was. And I hope you guys have a really great Thanksgiving. Until next time, take care.